Hey guys, Tyler from Dynamite Design Lab here. I've got the next mod for the Meowant automatic litter box here. As you can see, I've already got my litter guard that I currently have on my Etsy store. And to everyone's requests, we now have fine mesh screens. Got a lot of requests for a fine mesh screen for this box, just like any other box that we have out there. And you can see on my Etsy page, I've got them for the Chow box, the Pure Max, the Pure X. So it seemed fitting just to keep the trend going there and get some for the Meowant. So this is the installation video for it, and I'm gonna show you guys how to install these onto your Meowant. So what you'll want to do is, obviously, I'm gonna take my litter guard off here. Just makes it a little bit easier to get in. You've got your mesh filter in the back here. And what I like to do is I'll kind of put my hand in one of the holes here. I'll pull it forward so it gives me a gap. I'll put my thumb in there and just gently bend it a little bit more so that way the little knobs that are on the sides of the box release. This gets past them. And so now I've got my mesh screen for my Meowant box out. And now we can install our fine mesh litter guards. So it's pretty easy. We'll flip it over so you're looking at the back side, and I've done corner to corner. So this corner here will match this corner and vice versa on the other side. And we'll line up to the top row here of our box. Snap that in. And there we go. And then same thing with this side. I'm going to do top row, the first big one on the top row there. Kind of snap them in there. And then there you have it. There you've got your fine mesh filter installed on your Meowant litter screen. Now to install it back in, you're going to take the end and you're going to put it right in that post that's up there on the other side. And then what I like to do, or what you do, is you bend this again a little bit. I'm going to use my other hand here to get it around the bend. You bend it just a little bit until you find that other post. Bam, there we go. Okay, perfect. And now it's installed and able to do its thing. As it rotates, it'll filter out the extra waste or the smaller clumps. And as you can tell, it doesn't interfere with any movement of the actual litter screen. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Pretty easy to install. I try to make these things as easy as possible for you guys to install, so that way you don't mess around with it or breaking things and you're short a screen. To uninstall the screen or install them, you simply just pop them off. It's kind of hard. I just pop mine off like this, and then I have them off. You can try and install them if you don't want to take the other screen out. I don't recommend it, just because this box is kind of awkwardly heavy on one side, but you won't possibly get the full click that you were looking for inside the screen there. And then you may bend it more than it should, but it is doable if you don't want to take the actual screen off. That's another way you can install them. But yeah, there you have it. There's the fine mesh filter for the Meowant. More than likely I will create a coarse mesh as well for those of you guys that use a different type of litter. The fine mesh is for like your sand type litter, your bentonite. Not used for tofu or pine pellets or any of that stuff, that the bigger pellet type things. This is more for like the sand, clay clumping type litter. But yeah, so that's for the Meowant. And got a request that for the base part here, there's a little gap between the Meowant drum and the base. And apparently, even with the litter guard installed, you know, there's still some litter that falls out and it gets stuck underneath the base, and so you got to take the whole thing up and vacuum underneath. So I've had a couple of requests for designing something to kind of block the litter from falling into there. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm also got a couple of requests for the Pet Snowy box that just recently came out, for a litter guard for that. Sounds like there's a lot of super duper digging cats in there, and even with the little step design that they have, litter still kind of gets out. So stay tuned for those two. As always, everything's available either on my personal website, dynamitedesignlab.com, or as anything else, it's also on my Etsy shop, Dynamite Design Lab. Just search in Etsy Dynamite Design Lab or Meowant litter mesh or litter guard. It'll take you right to my shop, and you guys can go from there. So till next time, everyone take care, and we'll talk to you in the next video for the next installation mod.